For another week, Riverside County is clinging to its red tier status in the state's reopening plan despite failing key coronavirus metrics for the second week in a row. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia is live tonight with reaction from a local business and why the state is allowing us to remain in the red tier. Jake.
Karen, good evening. And no changes this week to what's currently open, but Riverside County is teetering right on the edge. Riverside County is the only county in the state tonight that is not meeting the thresholds for the tier it's currently in, and we now face regressing back into the purple tier as soon as possibly next week.
Obviously, moving back in a tier is important for communities, is important for the state. We don't want to do it without a significant degree of conversation and understanding.
Dr. Mark Galley, the California Health Secretary, says the state is holding off another week on bumping Riverside County from the red tier of reopening back to the most restrictive purple tier, despite our coronavirus metrics trending in the wrong direction. Riverside County's positivity rate still falls within the red tier threshold, 5.9%. But to stay in red, our case rate must be between 4 to 7 new coronavirus cases per day per 100,000 people. It's currently at 8.1, outside the red tier threshold, and it's being adjusted to 9.2 by the state because the county's testing volume is too low too. That means gyms, places of worship, movie theaters, zoos and museums, and indoor dining could soon be in jeopardy. The owner of this restaurant says that most of his customers right now are indoor dining customers, and losing that fragment of his business could cost him big.
Having indoor dining is super important right now because, most people wants to eat inside right now because the weather is going to start getting cold, windy, and if they take that away from us, it's going to hurt every restaurant, every business.
Francisco Solano, owner of Solano's Bar and Grill in Palm Desert, says the week-by-week unpredictability of the tier system has been tough.
It makes things very difficult, not knowing what's going to happen next week. We can't hire people, more employees. We can't, we can't go day by day. It's just it's time to let us work and let us open.
So what can you do in this 7-day grace period to help? The county says get tested, even if you're healthy, to drive our numbers down.
They can go get tested, find out their status. It takes 2 to 3 days to get your test results back right now.
One final chance to keep Riverside County from reversing out of the red tier. And if we do move back into that purple tier next week, we'll have to stay there for 21 days before we're considered to move back into the red. Reporting live tonight, Jake Ingracia, News Channel 3.